Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to California. That's right, we are here at the Auto Club Speedway as we are getting ready for the Auto Club 400 here in California. The Budweiser All-Pro Series makes a trek to the West Coast as we get things ready and started here for some fun. As we're going to go through our schedule here. Up next, after Auto Club, we head back to the Midwest in a way, as we're going to Talladega next week. Now, last week at Atlanta, the 22, that is RJ Bishop, actually took the checkered flag for the second time in the season, thus locking his spot, if he can stay within the top 20. If he can stay within the top 20, he will lock his spot into the playoffs here for the Budweiser All-Pro Series Season 11. Charlie Buxton and Noah Hart make up your front row for today's race. Let's go trackside as always to get the pre-race ceremonies.
Race fans, it's time for the most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command, please welcome your Grand Marshal, winner of 50 Sprint Cup races, charter member of the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Please welcome your Grand Marshal, the last American hero, Mr. Junior Johnson.
Drivers, start your engine.
Okay, Ben, you can fire it up when you're ready, bud. You can fire it in. Bring it up. Early.
And there we go. The engines are fired. We're getting set for 30 laps of racing around the Auto Club Speedway. Rookie Charlie Buxton on the front row, making sure nobody got left behind. Nobody got left behind here on pit road. 30 laps of racing. We're going to see some side-by-side, some 3 wide, possibly even 4 wide here at Auto Club. Taking a drink, getting ready for this start of this race. You've got Charlie Buxton and Noah Hart. You've got Cole Deaver, Charles Sanford. You've got Daniel Voiles and Alex Tanker. Dylan Poteet, Sky Commons. Zach Rogers. And Jonathan Zorline, your top 10 starters here. As you can see, these drivers coming off of turn number 4 on the front straightaway now. That pace car gonna duck off. There he goes. Onto pit lane. We're taking a look. Getting ready for the green flag to come out here at Auto Club. There it is. The green flag is out. We're underway. Here they go, not yet stretching it out to 3 wide, just yet taking it easy through the first corner here. Charlie Buxton drifting up the track just a little bit. The 3 car going to slide right into second place there. We're going to see who's going to lead the first lap. All 38 drivers took the green flag to start the race. Let's see. The outside lane is the preferred lane to be in. You do get a heck of a run coming out of the corners. And that's exactly where the 51 is going to stay. Look at the 3 car to the inside. Side by side, but it's going to be Charlie Buxton that leads the first lap of the race. Look at these drivers spread out behind. Charlie Buxton says, okay, 3, you want it, you can have it. I'm going to stay up and conserve my tires. He's possibly in it. Oh, boy, there's a little bit of contact there between the 37 and the 51 there. Noah Hart really trying to stick his car down there. Had to back off of it in the last second. But now that's going to allow Cole Deaver to scoot away a little bit. We're going to keep an eye back here. Comes Dylan Poteet up through the mix here. You've got the 8 car as well. That is Clint Spillman. He's doing actually pretty okay in the point standings right now. Look at this cars behind him, though. Going to take a look at these cars right here going through. Look at them. 4, some of them even 4 wide up here. Oh, big time major traffic jam back here. Looking at Dylan Young here. Jessica Shelton back here. Allie Rain, Seth Cole, and others. Scrolling up through the field, there's RJ Bishop. So far the only 2-time winner this season. A couple of cars scraping the wall up there. Got to be careful. The turn 2 and turn 4's walls will come up and bite you, just with the speeds that these cars are carrying through the corner. Matthew Rodriguez up here. Charles Buxton in the 53 car. He's up here as well. Getting a random phone call of somebody I don't know. Apologies for that. Cody Lamas, who has been having a mediocre season, up here just outside the top 15. Look at him have to get out of the throttle there, or else he was going to run into the 43, who carried a little too much speed into the corner. And he actually slapped the wall there. And it looks like his car is okay for the time being. We're going to have to wait and see. Scrolling back up through the field here. 00 car, which is now getting passed by the 77 of Christina Bell. She's now in the 10th position as the rest of these cars up here. Look at these cars battling it out. All behind Cole Deaver, who's got a half a second lead right now since passing the 51 car on lap number 2. Keeping an eye on these race cars. Cole Deaver still really the one to beat right now. The 51 car is still trying to get a good run off the corner here. Looking back here at the 17, you have an onboard camera with him. I'm going to check it out right now and see as he goes through the corner here. So you really got to feather the throttle, and he couldn't do much. He's going to lose a lot of momentum because he was going to run into the back of the 8 car. Going to get passed there by Christina Bell. on board with Kev Shearer now. Kev Shearer underneath the 17 had to let out of the throttle just a little bit to avoid running up the track. That's going to give the momentum to the 17 of Zach Rogers. See, you're on the inside lane. You've got to let out the throttle more, but you can really carry speed into the corner. Keeping an eye on this camera here as all the drivers come across the start-finish line. That lead, the lead for the 3 car is shrinking. To see the 51 car still in the 3rd spot now, takes a spot back. But here comes Noah Hart. Seems like Noah Hart's car has really come in here in the later part of this green flag run here. Ooh, do we have a couple of cars coming down pit road? It looks like we do. Couple of cars coming down pit road. We got Charlie Buxton, Dylan Potee, James Qualls, and Clint Spillman coming down pit road this time, as well as Charles Buxton, and I believe that is Rob Evans. It is. So, looks like these cars can run roughly 8 to 10 laps on gas, and that could be a problem for this final stint. The question's going to be, who's going to have enough fuel to make it? But we'll see what happens. Anything can happen between now and the end of this race. Looks like we're going to have a couple of more cars coming down pit road this time. Kev Shearer looks like he's going to stay out 1 extra lap. That could be the move to win this race if it can work out for him in that 15 car. He's going to come around. He's going to be the leader. The only car to stay out. Oh, I think who else was that right back there? That is the 19 of Levi McIntyre. Far back in the pack there, but he's going to be the one to go out. And it looks like Charlie Buxton's going to be the one to come out and lead the rest of this pack. Looks like Kev Shearer is in fact coming to pit road this time. So is Levi McIntyre. So we're going to keep an eye on the 15 of Charlie Buxton as he's going to unlap himself. Now, what's worrisome about this group of cars is that they're the first ones to come into pit road. And they came into pit road around lap 8 to 9. So I don't know if these cars will have enough gas to make it. As you see them coming around, will they be able to get out in front of some of these cars? Let's see. You see Christina Bell up there? I don't think they will. Christina Bell up here. There's the 3 car. Teammates William Brock and Christina Bell up here right now. Let's see where they cycle around. Can the 15 of Kev Shearer stay out in front of Cole Deaver? I don't think it'll happen. He's not going to get up to speed in enough time, but this could cycle Kev around in a good spot for the next round of pit stops where he can stay out later and potentially get that track position back. Yes, look at this. It looks like, in fact, the 15 of Kev Shearer will come out second. After all is said and done, Kev Shearer only loses 1 spot. But here comes Charlie Buxton underneath the 77 for the 3rd position. In theory, we should see these front couple of cars come down pit road around lap 15 to 16. The 51 car has caught the 15. Now look at him going to dive underneath the 15. We'll see if he's got the momentum to carry underneath them. And the 51 going to try to slide it up in front. And he does. The 51 car, Charlie Buxton, to 2nd place now, right behind. We are just dominated by Chevys in this top 4. Cole Deaver, Charlie Buxton, Kev Shearer, Christina Bell, and the first forward of Dylan Poteet in the 5th position, but now Poteet's under charge from the 7 car of William Brock. Now we have Chevys in the top 5. Shout out to Dylan Young here in the 2 car, running this time around. I believe he is still in the 10th position. Yes, he is. Charlie Buxton now, as you can see here, reeling in that number 3. Watching this go down. The 51 car has a run. Can he get it off the corner? Charlie Buxton still on the quarter panel. He could try to slide it. He's going down, trying to stick his nose in there, but the 3 car just has the momentum coming out. You can see Charlie Buxton really wanting to get around this 3 car. Question is, when will we see him down pit road? You heard him really have to play with the throttle there to try to get around the 3 car. Keeping an eye on this front battle here. We are halfway this time by. 15 laps to go, which is roughly at least 1 more pit stop. That is from 15 to go. That's 1 pit stop. These drivers pit now. They might not ever make it without another pit stop. But let's see. Is there going to be anybody that's going to try to come down pit road this time? I don't see any indications of anybody coming to pit road this time. Ooh, the 7 car, William Brock, scraped the wall a little bit. Look at this, Christina Bell up here as well to offer any potential drafting help for the 51 car. We got teammates up here too, Spire Motorsports, the 77 and the 7. And here he comes now. We see the breakoff come in the pit lane. The 51 and the 12 car come in the pit lane. The 51 is right on the back bumper. We'll have to see if their pit stops this time will be enough to will be enough to put them into the lead. They're gonna have to take at least full gas at this point to even try to make it. There is no strategy at this point. Although Kev Shearer in that 15 car was the latest of all of these drivers to pit, it's possible he could pit and have enough fuel to make it to the end. Here comes the 3 car coming down this time. The 77 looks like she's gonna stay out. The 15 and the 99 stay out as well this time. '51 car first out of pit road. Keeping an eye on the 77, Christina Bell does lead that lap. Gets the bonus points involved. Keeping an eye once again, we've seen 0 caution flags stay out. Look at these cars coming down pit road. Now in Kev Shearer, no indication. He's going to stay out 1 extra lap, and this could win him this race. This could potentially win him this race here if this is the right strategy call. Kev Shearer now down the back straightaway. We should see him come to the inside of the track. Yep, there he goes. He's looking. He's going to start hitting the brakes. There it comes, hitting the brakes down the pit lane. Got to get down to 55 miles per hour, and he will get down to it. Now, these guys have got to unlap themselves. This right here could potentially be the race leader right here. These guys have got to unlap themselves. Oh, I lied. The 7 car could potentially be the race leader. He got out way far ahead. Did the 7 not take full fuel? Does he think he has enough in the gas? Does he think he has enough in the gas tank to make it? This is a bold strategy call by the 7 of William Brock. Meanwhile, Kev Shear coming down pit lane at pit speed here. It looks like the strategy call was not going to be good enough for that 15 as he just gets past for the race lead here. And he's going to get past for others. He's got to now hope that the cars in front of him do not have enough gas to make it. The 7 in a league all of his own with 10 laps to go here at Auto Club. Does that 10 laps, does he have enough fuel for those 10 laps? That's going to be the question. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep an eye back here. This is the 51, Charlie Buxton and Dylan Poteet, as well as Cody Lamas making his run into the top 5. He's got about 2 seconds to play with, that 7 car does. If he has to back off, save fuel, he's got 2 seconds to play with. He could probably save a little bit. The question back here still remains the 51 and the 12, all pitted on the same lap. 50 running a little bit of a lower line there. Poteet running a bit of a higher line here. Cody Lamas back here. Cole Deaver still up here as well. Deaver had a strong car. He's now mired back in the 5th position. Three car trying to see the 51 is catching up. The 51 is kind of slowly catching the 7 car. William Brock with the bold strategy. Could it fare well for him? That's going to be the big question here. We've had no cautions this entire race. The 51 still with a good lead. Here comes the 7 with the lead. 51 in second. Challenge for 3rd place. Cole Deaver trying to get underneath Dylan Poteet. Cole Deaver completes the pass on Poteet. Here comes Cody Lamas. Cody Lamas completes the pass. Now he is up to the 4th position. James Qualls up here. Kev Shear up here as well. Look at this. Change for 2nd place. Cole Deaver going to get underneath the 51, and he's going to take over 2nd place. This could be the potential battle for the win should the 7 car not have enough gas to make it. 6 laps of racing to go here at Auto Club. Keeping an eye on this number 7. Does he have enough gas to make it? That's the question. On board with him right now. Riding on board Charlie Buxton. Look at Kev Shear. Kev Shear, he's on the freshest tires. Look at how spread out these cars are. Kev Shear, he's on the freshest tires of the entire bunch. Does he have enough to make it up here? 51 car is losing a lot of momentum. Look at the 3. The 3 car is catching the 7. 5 laps to go. That strategy for the 7 might not even pay off. Look at the 3 just run up until the back of the 7. Gets caught up behind the 7 this time. That's going to allow the 15 to run down the 3. He's got to dive it in. The 3 car has got to dive it in into turn 1. Doesn't get a chance to do it. That's going to allow the 15 of Kev Shear to get right up on the back bumper. Both these drivers now being held up by the 7. The 3 car not wanting to really look on the inside. He's just kind of staying right there. Oh, the 7 car diving to the inside now. Oh, we're going to have pit stops. Some cars are short. This is the run. This is it right here. The 3 and the 7 car have to come down pit road. So does Cody Lamas and a number of others. Kev Shearer has taken the lead. I told you that this could have been the potential game-winning strategy. All other cars came down pit road too, just coming out of pit road, didn't even notice. Kev Shearer has about a 1 second lead to play with here. Does he have enough fuel to win? Does he have enough fuel to make it? If I was Kev Shearer, I'd be staying out until it ran dry. And this could potentially be what he's doing. Off of turn number 4, he's going to see 2 laps of racing to go as the cars behind him all come down pit road. Kev Shearer has the potential to lap the entire field if he can stay out, if he can make it the whole way on gas. He's just got to stay out this last time. He's got to stay out. He's got to stay out. And I don't think he is. I don't think Kev Shearer is going to stay out. He might not have enough to make it. He is coming down pit road. Now we're looking at the 3 car. 3 car could potentially be the race winner. He has just unlapped himself. Or maybe not. Hold on. Gotta come up here. Cody Lamas could potentially be the race winner. Maybe not. Oh no, this could be Christina Bell. Oh my goodness. The driver who started on the front row for the Daytona 500. Where is Kev Shearer? He is going to come out of pit road. He only came down pit road for a little bit for a splash and go. Can he get up to speed? The white flag has been taken. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a battle for it here. Can Kev Shearer get out in front of the 77? There is the 77 in picture. Kev Shearer pulled off a strategy. Got out in front of Christina Bell. And it's not going to matter. Off of turn number 4 for the final time. For the first time in the Budweiser All-Pro Series Season 11, Kev Shearer will take the checkered flag and win. Absolutely amazing for Kev Shearer. A checkered flag at Auto Club. For that 15 cars, we're going to watch Sky Commons. Last place going to come around, take the checkered flag. The crowd is going the crew is going absolutely insane on the radio. Kev Shearer has won this race. Unbelievable. Keeping an eye lookout here real quick. We're going to go take a look at Kev Shearer's burnouts, and we'll be right back with the official results. Alright, the Kev Shearer is in victory lane with his crew, absolutely ecstatic and celebrating. Here's our official race results. Kev Shearer with the win, Christina Bell, a great finish for her. Charles Sanford third, RJ Bishop, last week's winner, rounds out your 4th, and Dylan Young comes back for a top 5. Cody Lamas, Harrison Ponder, Levi McIntyre, Cole Deaver, and Samet Ozkin round out your top 10. Then it's Dylan Poteet, James Qualls, Charlie Buxton, Jessica Shelton, Seth Cole round out your top 15. And then later on, and as you can see where you finished down the line here, just absolutely incredible. Congratulations, win to Kev Shearer. I mean, that was a very strong performance for that team. A great strategy. Calls really got to go out to his crew chief there for that strategy. And absolutely, positively incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching this race at Auto Club. Next week, we're heading to Talladega for some high banks 3-wide action. Hopefully some great racing. I'll see you guys all there. My name is Michael Norman, the official voice of the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and I say, until we meet again.